G'day, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. As I always say, it is greatly appreciated. Hello and welcome to a live stream. I haven't done a live stream for a couple of weeks. Apologies for the late start, but I was just putting my washing on the airer. I can't put my washing on the line because, yep, it's raining, and it's been raining for about a week. Now, I can't really complain about the rain because you guys, certainly in America, wouldn't know, but in the east of New Zealand, in the Hawke's Bay region, they have had some torrential, absolute red alert torrential rain. Parts of Gisborne and Hawke's Bay are completely underwater. Just Google Hawke's Bay rain and you will see what they're dealing with, and it's been going on for months, absolute months. The north part of here of the island, sorry, the north of the North Island has been suffering immensely with horrific weather over the last few months. Tornadoes, cyclones, and just torrential rain. So that's that. So g'day everyone. Hello. I do have somebody backstage at the moment, but if they wouldn't mind waiting just for a wee moment. Actually, no. What button do I press? I think it's, oh, I've got to put my headphones on, haven't I? Because I get feedback. Where are my headphones? I wasn't expecting a guest, but that's okay. Pop that in there, and I think that should work. All right. Boom.
Hello.
Jesus, I think I've got my volume turned up a wee bit. Let me just turn that down.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's my fault. Right, let's try that. Say hello again.
Hello.
No, I said say hello again.
Hello.
No, I said say hello again.
Hello again.
There we go. You got it. Right. Hello. G'day. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing bloody marvelous. I've actually got 3 days off this week.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? It's almost like a mini
full-on vacation.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. So, hello everybody in the chat. Hello to all 6 people watching. Actually, I think it's 5 because I'm watching myself. So does that mean? I'm not sure.
You count. You're a person.
Well,
Yeah, we're not going to go there.
No, it's debatable. So hello, Purple Sky. Hello, Spirit, and hello, Goddess of Truth, aka Wonder Woman. Oh, the answer to your email, by the way, let me just cover up something very important. I have been so freaking busy at work. It's been ridiculous. This last week, I don't know what's happened last week, but we were so busy at work. And my role, oh, hello, Purple. Did I say hello, Purple? I think I did. Of course, my role in running the store, I just have to, I have to look after everything. And it's just been crazy busy. I don't know what's gone on this week. It's just been crazy busy. So I apologize to anybody that's emailed me or sent me a message and I haven't got back to you. That's why. I've literally been coming home and going to bed. Honestly, it's crazy. But in response to Dub's email, I am thinking about it. And just for your reference, Virgo, what she asked me was, I don't know if you've seen, I don't know if you care anymore, but Devon has converted to Christianity. He now believes in God and reads from the Bible and blah, 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 blah. So he's no longer a Muslim. He's given that up, thrown the Quran out.
My goodness.
I know. And he's found the Lord.
Boy.
So she asked me if I was going to do a video on that, and I am thinking about it, but I don't know if I can honestly be asked with Devon anymore. But it is funny just to see this complete turnaround.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with a lot of these individuals that have this consistent outlook that everything is a conspiracy, you'll see a lot of that switching back and forth to different things. I think it's kind of just one of those things where they're really trying to find themselves. And if you're not real secure in yourself, then you look elsewhere to find some grounding. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these people.
Yeah. And obviously, when you go on certain people's channels, I'm not talking about anybody, I'm talking as a person, when you go on a channel and you see other people who talk and say certain things, then you start looking at that and going, oh, really? Oh, okay. So people are talking about it, it must be true.
Yeah.
It's got to be true.
You're critical. Unfortunately, if you don't have those critical thinking skills to break things down for yourself, or if you find even people with good critical thinking skills at times can just find themselves having trauma responses and so desperately wanting to be a part of a group that they will find themselves in that situation. So
I totally agree with that. Talking of conspiracy theories, though, and everybody knows that I love conspiracy theories, and I know that you love conspiracy theories. I've got a little video here. First of all, let me just do that. And let me click on that. It feels like I'm a first timer again. What button?
Really?
Hello, Binary B1, my good friend.
Hi, B1.
He's here. What do I need to do now? I think I need to do that. There we go. You can see my screen. This guy is incredible. Listen to this.
In 2016, many viewers tuned in as NASA live-streamed a routine maneuver from the International Space Station. However, during the stream, viewers claimed to have seen a strange light appear in the distance, and as the light got closer to the International Space Station, NASA cut the live stream. This is one of many incidents that has led people to believe that NASA is hiding knowledge of extraterrestrial life. Let's be real. Aliens are out there. This sign was...
Okay, so aliens right there.
Who knows?
Well, look, there is, oh God, I did research this recently. There's something like, was it 400 trillion billion, 400 trillion other stars, planets, things out there. If we honestly think that we are the only living species in the entire
That would be very arrogant.
that would arrogant. Arrogant's not the word for it. But yes, we would be extremely arrogant. So,
Honey, I'm sorry. Not you. Wrong person. Wrong honey. Right, honey. But wrong. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
okay. Yeah. If we think that we are the only living species in the entire universe, it is such an arrogant thought.
Yeah.
But what this guy's talking about is this white image that was captured on the ISS cameras, and NASA cut the feed. I want to call bullshit because I feel as though I can call bullshit. I've researched this. I've gone into it, as I do. Guess what? I chase the facts. So what apparently, or there are two theories what it could be. One is a passing meteorite or a small asteroid, which kind of makes sense. And for me, I think that NASA would, if they did cut the stream, probably for safety reasons, because you certainly wouldn't want to see live on YouTube or wherever their feed was. You wouldn't want to see the asteroid hit the space station and blow up.
Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not a good thing. We all saw Columbia in '82.
Right.
We don't want to watch that shit again. The other theory is that it is the Chinese space station, or cargo ship as it was back then. And that's simply what it was. It couldn't be a spy balloon because the space station is 217 miles above the Earth, and space balloons can't go that high. So stop watching CC videos, dub. So with a little bit of quick research, sort of established what was going on. And so, but instead of making a TikTok video about it, I just thought I'd tell you all about it. That's it, crazy.
Cool.
Crazy.
By the way, Gaia would like to say hello to Uncle Chuck. That is who you heard barking in the background.
Hello.
That sounded a bit sick, but okay.
That was me just saying hello. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm sure she understood it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually said good day and thank you for joining the channel. It's much appreciated. Yes, I do. Yes, I knew I'd screwed up. Columbia was the other one that blew up on re-entry. Yes. All right. Okay. My apologies.
And Challenger.
Yes. It was Challenger that blew up on liftoff, and Columbia that disintegrated. All right. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wasn't correcting you. I was just, adding to.
Everybody else is.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. What's B1 says, I watched it live when I was a teenager.
Yes, I did too.
Teenager? Come on. Seriously?
All right. What was I? 172 at that time. Hello, Power Cord Princess. I'm sorry I didn't see your hello earlier.
Neither did I. She snuck in there very, very subtly.
And I meant paracord, not power cord. I called her power cord.
Wow. That reminds me of Greece. That was electrifying.
Exactly.
But we won't extend on that.
So while we've got people in here, I wanted to see if you would mind me taking just a few minutes. I will try very hard not to be long-winded, but I wanted to run something past you and the chat and see what they thought. Since
when were you long-winded?
Yeah, me that has to over-explain everything. I know.
Never seen that before in my life. All right, you crack
So,
on. Well, I just get out of this sweatshirt because I'm actually a little bit warm.
Okay, but I need you to listen, okay?
I'm listening.
Okay. All right. So, as everyone is aware, I'm sure, because you see it all across social media, one of the things that continues to be an issue across all of the platforms is this constant negativity that's going on. And even worse than that, stringent bullying, stringent doxing, just really nasty stuff that goes on a regular basis. As most of you know, 2 years ago, I was the victim of bullying and a huge conspiracy of a group of people that came after me for something that was not true. But regardless of that, I've had time to think about it, and I'm at the point now to where I'm putting together some videos for Snoop for Truth, and I'm going to be uploading those and going back into doing some of the conspiracy videos that I promised everyone. But as I was thinking about everything that occurred and breaking it all down and figuring everything out for myself as to why these things took place and how people went about doing these things, it's been sort of a blessing in disguise, because I've had the opportunity now to see that anyone who becomes too liked, too that's projecting kindness, or putting together things that they believe in, and becomes anywhere at all successful, that is something that people seem to want to take down. They want to rip it down. They want to kind of negate that person for some reason. And I've seen it happen over and over and over again over the last 2 years now that I've been paying closer attention. So what I wanted to do, because I think you all can agree that regardless of how you viewed all of this that occurred 2 years ago, that Chuck and I have been very consistent in our relationship and our channels that we've done together, like The Odd Couple, to try to be a sense of kindness, to try to be a sense of, to make sure that people laughed and had a good time. And some people are into that, and some people would rather watch drama channels and tear other people apart. And those kind of people are not who we're looking to. We are looking to people that we know care about one another and are kind of tired of the drama and the upset and the constant tearing of people down. So what I wanted to run past you, my dear, is the thought of us possibly doing twice a month, maybe a 90-minute stream together, where instead of being The Odd Couple, we can use that channel and use that platform if you'd like to, but maybe doing something called the Kindness Crew. And my suggestion of that is that we can pick one charity, like Shave for a Cure, and do one charity per month where no funding goes to either one of us. It goes straight to the charity. But what we are wanting to do is pull people together and that's why I'm calling it a crew instead of couple, where we can have maybe one person on each show. And what we would be doing would be the same type of things that we were doing before, giving away gift cards, doing special projects, and possibly even warning people of areas to stay away from in order to avoid a lot of what you see in the drama communities all across different platforms, not just YouTube. Also, maybe some things that we could do to help people avoid getting hurt in the same way that I was hurt, in the same way that many others have been hurt. But the main thing that I think would be great is just to have a channel twice a month that people could go to, where they know there's going to be no bullying. It's going to be nothing but kindness and enjoyment and fun, and things that are funny. And I think most of you can agree that Chuck and I can do that pretty well together. We always have in the past. It gives me the opportunity to work with somebody that I love very dearly, who has been an incredible friend to me throughout all of everything that I've been through, and has remained by my side. I think that we have a good connection. We play off each other well from the point of being just humorous. And I think it's needed. More channels are needed that are about kindness and love and giving, and not about bullying and harassing others. So it's ultimately going to be up to Chuck, but I wanted to get everyone's opinion on it. I wanted to get everyone's opinion on it and see what you guys thought, because maybe it's not something that you would want to watch. I hope that's not the case, but and then of course, Chuck, it's ultimately up to you, dear.
That sounds absolutely fantastic. Yes, and yes. Absolutely 100%. While you were talking there, what I was thinking was, if we sort of pick a charity, then maybe we could even try and get hold of somebody involved in that charity and get them to come up and talk about it, and we can ask questions. And
so I don't know if you remember this or not, but the funding that used to be provided, which was very small amounts, but it didn't matter, to the Odd Couple, used to go to a charity for canines that were retired.
That's right.
I know somebody from that charity that we could have on if we sponsored them one month. So that would be 2 shows every month dedicated to one charity, where the funding goes directly to that charity. It doesn't come through Super Chat or any of that stuff. So that this way, we're using our time and effort to assist things that we strongly believe in, that will help others.
Absolutely. I think that's a great idea. I mean, Schaefer Cure obviously is New Zealand based, but I can get hold of somebody, and if we set a time that's suitable for particularly obviously America, then that's easy to do.
I was figuring, I know you're working like crazy, but I was thinking maybe twice a month wouldn't be too much for you to do if we did it at the same time every other week, twice a month. It's not as cumbersome as trying to do one every week, and and we can do it fairly unscripted. Because it's you and I pretty much go off the cuff anyway, and so there's not going to be too much research involved, other than possibly getting in touch with a representative from whatever charity we're going to be sponsoring, which in all honesty I can do for you if you are unable to do it. So
yep. So next week, just to give you, sorry, let me start that again. Takeaway next week. The week after, I go on to a week of late shifts, so I have the mornings open. Actually, that makes it really. Oh no! But the weekend. So I will be off on my Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So which will be your Thursday and Friday. So yeah, but we can so do it. What
I will do is work around your schedule, as long as we can do it in the evenings. Number one, we'll get more viewership in the evenings if we do it sometime between 8 and 10 in the evenings. And number two, then it doesn't interfere with any of Gina's doctor's appointments or anything like that.
Yep. No,
so we shouldn't have any kind of an issue from my end. I just need for you to determine what are the best 2 weeks out of the month and what time is best in those 2 weeks. Because if we can keep a regular schedule, I think that'll be easier for everybody involved.
Be a lot easier. Absolutely. Now there's a comment here put up by Reaper. It says it can be done, but you all know they're going to try to tear it down as well as clip and copy and just restream to Course Epic. Look, that's fine.
It doesn't matter.
That's fine, because what Virgo's proposing we do is an honest and genuine and heartfelt stream. And if people want to do things like that about charity, then that says more about them than anything else. I'm sorry.
I mean, the whole point being that there is never going to be a channel on YouTube that they don't try to tear down. There's never going to be a person who becomes even close to successful on YouTube without them trying to demolish them, because there are people out there that do nothing but wait to do these things. They'll set you up for months before they do it, years even. So this is not something where you're going to get away from the trolls or the people that are, sociopaths. But overall, sometimes even even a bad presentation of a channel is a positive thing, because people will come over and look at it and go, hey, these people are genuinely, giving to charities where the charity is where the funds are going to. They're trying to help people to stay away from things that are negative. There's nothing bad about this channel at all. And ultimately, that will reflect back on the hater that's doing it.
Yeah. Absolutely, 100 million %. What I was also saying is that when these trolls and haters, etc., if they do eventually run somebody off YouTube, which heavens forbid, but they'll just go and find someone else.
That's exactly what they do.
Which is very, very sad. Now, I love that idea. We will talk a lot more about that, and. Yeah, and obviously charities all around the world.
Yeah.
Let's not just say America and
New
Zealand.
All
any
around the world
that we can think of, all around the world. And yes, time zones are awkward, but if somebody from a charity wants to come on and like somebody from England, let's say, for example, and it is currently... it's currently 3:30 in the morning in London, or sorry, in Great Britain, because they are one time zone. But if we chose a charity, just for argument's sake, from bloody Northern Ireland, I'm pretty sure that if they were going to get some funding, that a representative would stay awake or wake up and come on at 3:30 in the morning.
And I mean, if worst came to worst, they could always do a video that we could show.
That's all.
But I think, having specific standing rules, like we don't do GoFundMes, everything is for legitimate 501c3 or the equivalent, depending on what country. Charity goes directly through their website in order to give, we vet the charities prior to choosing them. These types of things will just be standing rules for us to avoid the possibility of any of the haters attempting to try to disqualify, the charities or spread crap about either one of us. But I mean, Chuck and I have always been a part of giving to charities, whether it be, through the blankets that I crocheted for the homeless, or whether it be through, the different charities that Chuck has done throughout the years. We have always been a part of these things. So, that's something I think we should continue to carry on. I don't think we should allow this negativity to stop us from doing that.
Absolutely. And that's why, specifically when I do Movember, that's why I always put the link up to their website. And indeed, if I click, I think it's that button there. There we go. There you go. So Show for Cure, it is their website.
Right. And when I did Blanket the City, I put up the website for them, even though they require you to collect for the purpose of purchasing the yarn and then making the blankets. But, I probably won't do that again, because I have different things that have to be done where I don't have the time that I once had in order to do that. But regardless, real charity, able to be looked up, 501c3 in America and the equivalent elsewhere, where it's easy to contact the IRS if you really want to go that far. Regardless, it's something that gave both Chuck and I a lot of joy, and I think we should continue with that.
Absolutely. And whilst we're on the subject of charities, that's a very nice segue. So here is Shave for a Cure. I initially set the goal as $200, and we have smashed through 200. We 241 at the moment. So
And now you're on to 400, right?
Yeah, I've doubled it, and we're going to steam ahead towards 400.
Awesome.
Now, what I wanted to show you is not that bit. Where's the other my fundraising page? Here we go. So these are the people here that are going to shave for a cure. You may know this guy.
Oh, yes, I think I recognize him.
Yes, yes. Now look, I'm going to go bald. I'm actually going the full Monty. It's going to get buzz trimmed and then shaved, physically shaved.
Okay.
So, and this is Jane. Jane's mother died of cancer, so that's why she's doing it. She was the one that instigated all of this, and this is Jackie, whose, I think, father, what she told me, her father died of cancer, and she immediately jumps on board as well. So that's the three of us, and there is also a chap called I've put Jake there. It should be Jack. Damn it! But Jack is also going to jump in and have his head shaved, and he's got a lot of hair. That boy has got a lot of hair, but no, he's jumped on board and said it's going. So there will be a live stream. I've put 2 p.m. there, but I had a text this morning from our HR girl, and she said that it will be more than likely 1 o'clock. So that will be 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. So, and I have been given permission to live stream it, and we are all going to be shaved.
Awesome.
Scary. I say scary. I've done it before. I've certainly gone off the blade before, so I know what short hair's like. But it's winter here at the moment.
Yeah, I think you'll look great.
It's going to be a little bit cold, but at the end of the day, if I raise money, I don't give a flying fart. Right. Let's just go back through some of the comments here. Chuck, plant me a tree. Yeah, I can plant a tree.
Okay.
Please do.
There's a question. I see I asked a question to Virgo herself. I'm looking for the question.
I think it was this one.
Do you think I was a participant in what happened to you back when? If you don't want to answer on here, would you please just email me? Give me 1 second and I will answer that question for you. I need to calm the dogs down real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh, and I've stopped my camera. There we go. I'm back. Right. Let's pop her off for a moment. Now, what I wanted to show you as well is, and give a big shout out to the people that have actually donated at this stage. Now I've got to remember where I put this. Here we go. I think if I do that, can I then do that? Yes, I can. Okay, but we've got to move that over here. We got to go here. Okay, so when I got involved with this Shave for a Cure, obviously I immediately set up my Jamie's here. Hello, Jamie. I immediately set up my profile on the Schaefer Q website. And of course, can we do that a little bit? There we go. Is that better? That's better. So I immediately started the ball rolling with a donation. Of course, then, they're not. And then Jackie jumped in as well and said, with you all the way, Chuck. And I said, thanks, Jackie, for your donation. You're amazing. And then Jane also donated. Big thanks to Chuck and Jackie for doing this with me. They didn't hesitate. To those who have gone before us and to those who are courageously fighting their own battle today, we admire you. We love you. We are proud of you. And we do this in support of you. And I says, right behind you, mate. Joe, who will be watching this on playback. Joe, thank you very much for your donation. This is 1 hour of my Sunday pay. Joe, that is so generous, and thank you so much. That doesn't mean he gets paid $61 an hour, by the way. You got to take into account the exchange rate, which is in my favor. So for all the Americans watching this, and Canadians and etc., and any British people that are watching this, the exchange rate is definitely in my favor. So if you donate $1, it basically turns into $2 over here. So don't worry how small it is. But okay, Dub, can you stop typing comments in like that, please? That's not what this is about. Okay, please just stop doing that sort of stuff. Thank you. So Joe, thank you very much. It was way more than I was expecting. I thought he was going to send like $20-$30, but $61. Thank you so much. But yes, the exchange rate is definitely in my favor. So you donate $10, it turns into $20. So thank you very much. And then Justine, who I work with, well, sorry, who is at work. I don't work with her. She works with Jackie. You rock. And says, thank you, Justine. We all rock. And then Karen from our admin office donated $20. Great cause. You'll look amazing. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll just look bald. Then we hit a certain amount. I think it was 100 at this point. It was about 100 and it was something $3, and my OCD kicked in, so I donated another $7. Paracord Princess donated $15. Thank you very much. Pat is Jackie's husband. I had to just edit this bit out. Rock the Sinead look. Oh God, Sinead O'Connor. And then Ruth. I'm not sure who Ruth is, but yes, I've got my beanie ready. I've got my Frio beanie. It's sitting right up there. I'm going to grab that on Monday. Thank you so much. And that's it. So that's all the people that so far have donated. And to everybody, if you are watching this live stream, thank you so much. And to everybody that is thinking of donating and eventually will do, thank you so much.
So I apologize for the interruption. Unfortunately, we have some fireworks that are going on down at the Riverwalk this evening, and the dogs do not like fireworks for obvious reasons. I don't want to interrupt you, Chuck, but I am going to nip this in the bud that's going on in the chat. So, okay, this is what I'm going to say about this. This will be the last time that I bring this up. 2 years ago, the very evening that my spouse, Gina, was going into the hospital or into surgery for heart surgery. Those that were involved know that they're involved, know who are involved, and know who did it. They made an accusation that the fire that happened at the house did not happen, called me a scammer, claimed that I lied about the whole thing, which is absolutely not true. After the fire report came out, they had to retract that and go back in and said, oh no, but she exaggerated about it, which was also a lie. I have all of the proof. For anyone else who wants to smear my name, I'm more than happy to move forward with a defamation suit. However, we're not going there any longer. That is private and behind the scenes. They chose to make it public. They made all kinds of accusations that were complete and total lies. All of that can be proven. Regardless, that is the event that I am speaking of. Okay. Again, those people that were involved already know that they were involved, so there's no need for me to call anyone out. I do want to say that I appreciate those of you that are, standing up for me and have said that they've gotten into knowing what happened and why it was formulated and why they came after me. I appreciate all of that, but we are past it at this point. We're going to move forward, and the only way to combat that kind of ugliness is with kindness and love, and that is what Chuck and I have always been about. That's what we are going to remain about, no matter whoever decides that they're going to try to tear us down. It's not going to happen, because kindness and love always win, which is the reason why I still have a slew of subscribers on my channel. They know what I was about. They know that I wasn't lying. They know that I'm not a scammer. Regardless, we're done. End of story. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I will say this, Wonder Woman, I'm so very glad that you still have the blanket that I did for you, because I did it out of love. And I know at that time that you desperately needed something soft and warm for you to sleep with. I know you were really hurting, and I'm so glad that I was able to provide that for you.
Excellent. So the next conspiracy that this guy's going on about is this one. Now, this is a gem.
Was found in Omaha, Nebraska. It says, please close all portals when finished to help minimize interdimensional contamination. There is yet to be any official explanation, and no one knows who put it up. You know who put it up? Time travelers.
Seriously.
Interesting guy.
He seriously said that. the first time I made a very, very basic rookie mistake when I was watching this video, and unfortunately I was at work. I should admit, I had a quiet moment. I was eating my lunch, and I was drinking a can of Pepsi Max at the time, and he said that, and I spent the next 20 minutes cleaning up the office and the screens, because I was just time travelers.
Interesting.
So, you know me, I've done a bit of research on this sign, and basically it's someone has gone to extraordinary lengths to make a joke. But the best that I can pick up on, where did I put that sign? I can't find it. Where it says portals are basically toilets, and from what I can gather, this sign has been put up in a very popular sort of camping ground type thing. So basically what they're saying is, put your toilet seat down so you don't pollute the atmosphere. That's basically it's basically what it is, but it's fucking hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And there's one more from him.
Nevada Triangle is a triangular area in Nevada and parts of California where more than 2,000 planes have been lost in the last 60 years. Many of the missing planes were flown by experienced pilots and disappeared under mysterious circumstances, with the wreckage never being found. Coincidentally, Area 51 lies within the triangle, and some theorists blame it for the numerous disappearances. Oops. Just like Fight Club, we don't talk about Area 51.
Okay, so I've done You're not going to believe this. I've done some research on this again. Yes, there have been over 2,000 planes lost. However, it has been put down to now this is 9 News. Now I can vouch for 9 News. 9 News is an Australian news network. It's all about the wind that comes off the Pacific.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I can hear. So when the wind comes off the Pacific and hits the mountains, it hits and then it has a downdraft. Now, what the explanation is basically is that even an experienced pilot may not compensate for these type of winds. So the plane, and predominantly from what I can gather, these 2,000 planes are basically light aircraft. There's been no commercial planes found. And when you fly in a light aircraft, well, it does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? It's a light aircraft. So it's going to get caught in these downdrafts. And that's what causes these planes to crash. So no conspiracy there, my friend. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I don't know why they've decided to do it this evening the way that they are, but
yeah,
whatever.
Can you just pop down there and tell them to stop for about like half an hour or so while I'm doing
I don't have any propane in my broom, unfortunately, so that's the reason why I haven't done it yet.
Dang it, Bobby.
I know.
Dang it. What's the super chicken saying?
Oh, we need to sing her song.
Tom's here. Hello, Tom. Sorry, mate, I didn't see you there. Just read your private chat, and that's getting very close. That's getting very, very close. Okay. So what else? Now, oh God, I found this earlier, and it goes against everything that I do on this channel. It involves politics and religion. Okay, so there is a governor. I think it's a governor. No, she's not a governor. GOP. What's GOP?
The GOP is the Republicans.
Okay, so Candace Taylor. Does that name ring a bell?
Oh, Candace. It's not Taylor, I don't think, is it?
Yeah, Candace Taylor ran for governor in 2022, but she recently became the Georgia GOP district chair.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, now both you and I on our respective channels have covered what can only be described as crazy people.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only way to describe them.
Is that a fair comment?
That's fair.
And I watched this video and I was absolutely dismayed. Not only is this person in, I'm guessing Georgia GOP District 8 is quite a high level of some sort of politics. I'm going to play this. I'll play it in its entirety. It's 59 seconds. So everyone, you get a free 59-second video. You've got to watch this and you've got to listen. It's about a politician. I don't know how I can say this with a straight face. It's about a politician who believes the earth is flat.
Now I know who you're talking about.
You got
yes, batshit crazy.
Beyond batshit crazy. Let's just watch this.
More and more, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. So, is it or not? I don't know 100%, but it's just it doesn't make sense the other way. Now that you see it,
the people that defend the globe don't know anything about the globe, because if they knew a tenth of what Matt and I know about the globe, they would be flat earthers, because it's absolutely ridiculous.
I can't unsee this. All the globes everywhere. I turn on TV, there's globes in the background. There's globes on there right here. Like this would be a globe if I was a normal person. Like everywhere there's globes. You see them all the time. I mean, it's constant. My children will be like, Mama, globe, 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 globe. They're everywhere. And that's what they do to brainwash. And so for me, if it is not a conspiracy, if it is, real, why are you pushing so hard? Everywhere I go, every store, you buy a globe. There's globes everywhere, every movie, every TV show, news media. Why?
I just have to say something. I'm sorry. First of all, she admitted to not being a normal person. Let's just put that out there.
If I was a normal person, I've just written that down.
And secondly, what is it in a delusional person's mind that would make you think, because there's globes everywhere in school, in classrooms, on TV and movies, that's pushing it as a false conspiracy instead of simply being a fact?
We are so alike, because those are the two things that I picked up on. First of all, if I was a normal person, I love that comment. If I was a normal person, then I'd have a globe up here. First of all, one of the first things is I love her accent. Her accent is like really cool. I love Georgia accent. But yes, the fact that there's globes everywhere is, and I'm sorry to burst your bubble here, Candice, it's because the Earth is a fucking globe. It is round. It is a globe. That's why it's everywhere. Why don't you see pictures or images or models of a flat Earth? Because guess what, Candice? And I don't want to burst your bubble again, love. But the Earth's not flat. Fuck.
Absolute insanity.
And this is what, and I have to apologize to the American public. I'm sorry, guys. This is somebody that's a high level ranking politician.
Mm-hmm.
This video comes from, this little snippet comes from her podcast titled Jesus, Guns and Bible. So she's a fanatic. Not a fanatic. That's a bad word. She's a very religious woman. Reads the Bible a lot. The other guy that you see in the video, the guy at the top, that's a guy called David Weiss, and he's from a channel called DITRH, and he is an absolute staunch flat Earth believer. The guy below him is a chap called Matt Long, who is a fastidious Bible reader and interpretates the Bible. So between the two of them, you've got batshit crazy. You can make a film, batshit crazy versus meets batshit crazy ×2. Absolutely. When I saw this, thankfully I made the conscious decision not to drink anything. It's just out of this world.
It is
out of this world. Ooh.
Yeah, there's this country is in the middle of some serious issues when it comes to some folks that are not even within the realm of caring about reality.
Mm.
And that is, the majority of people that are following them are also not within the realm of reality. So it's actually causing a real problem.
It's just a massive knock-on effect, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Right.
I do have to say, I feel for B1. B1 is completely out of cranberry juice and too far away from me to provide him some of mine. So I am so sorry, sir.
Yep. Sorry, dude. I can't help you.
Yeah.
I mean, I can stick some on a plane and send it, but it'll take about 3 days to get there.
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough.
Oh dear. So that was just a few things that I that caught my eye on the internet this week, and well, not this week, this morning, because I did some rapid research before I went live. But and yes, I broke my protocols with politics and religion, but it was for a good cause. Well, not for a good cause. Flat Earth is not a good cause. Let's face facts. But no, I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. Right. So what else was I going to cover on this video, on this live stream? It was going to be Schaefer Cure, which I think we've done to death. It was the craziness. It was conspiracy theories. Oh, yes. Thank you to everyone that posted on my Facebook page. I should have made a video about it, really, but I would have gone into too much depth. But thank you to everyone where I put the post about my brother. His 20th anniversary of his death. And thank you for your comment as well on chats. But yeah, that it hit me hard this year. It hit me really hard. Yes, I know it did. Yes. The dogs obviously agree with me on that one. But yeah, but thank you for everybody that sent me some warm thoughts and on my private Facebook page as well. Yeah, 20 years. I mean, every year is hard when you lose someone and you hit their anniversary, but it was just the 20th. And I think I struggled with the fact that it's been 20 years since he died.
That's, yeah.
I was young then and could cope with it. I was in the police, and but when you get older, you get softer and
More sentimental.
Yeah, but more. I think you also get more in fear of your own mortality.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Geez, look at me being sensible. Oh my God. I think that's about it. Oh, to you, sir, your wish is my command. If I can find it. Oh, there we go.
So they're going to get going really bad here because they're sending them off like crazy. So I'm going to hop off of here, honey, to avoid, all of the barking and everything. But can we get together over the next couple of days and discuss doing this?
Absolutely, 100%. Definitely over the next couple of days because I'm not working. I'm off today, tomorrow, and the next day. So
okay. All right. And I'm going to be working on Snoop for Truth's new video that he asked me to do that will be going up on Monday afternoon or Monday evening. So maybe we can chat a bit and I can run that by you too to make sure that you think it's good enough because, I always try to do his stuff special. So
absolutely. And if you want to do, you probably don't watch this channel, but I've mentioned it so many times because I love the bloke to death. But there's a bloke called Simon Dan, and he produces two videos a week. But every year he takes two-week holidays, and he has guest presenters take his slot. So they make a video and he presents it. So if certainly on conspiracy theories, I can find thousands on the internet easily. But if you want me to make if Snoop for Truth wants me to make a video and present it, I'm more than happy to do that.
I will mention that to him. He's an attorney, so he's very specific on what he wants said. And it can take a long time to edit those videos, but I will certainly let him know so that there's a secondary individual if he wants to use them. But I will be in touch with you over the next couple days so that we can talk about this. Thank you for letting me join you this evening, even though I know it wasn't planned. I apologize for springing it on you.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Love to everybody in the chat.
You completely fucked everything up, but that's okay.
Well, you're used to that.
Just another day in paradise.
All right, honey. I'll talk to you later then.
All right.
Okay, love you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, thank fuck for that. She's gone. Jesus. No, I'm just kidding. I love that woman to death. Love that woman to death. And on that note, oh my God, we just hit 1 hour. That went by so quickly. I think on that note, we might actually just call it a day here. Oh, can you drop the link? I thought you said, can you stop the link? Did you say stop the link? Oh my God, my bad. I thought you said, can you stop the banner? The link is in the description of the video. However, we can fix that. Maybe I should put my glasses on when I do these videos. My broken glasses. If we go doop, and if we go doop. There you go. That should work. And if you click on that, it will take you directly to that page. It should take you directly to that page. That's my page. That's what I see. But yeah, that should put you right on the money, as they say. Okay. Okay, just bear with me one split second. Oh, yeah. Yep, we can do that. Where was we? No. Don't do $50. Don't do 50. Don't fucking 5, 10. That's enough. That's more than enough. I know how hard it is still, you know, as we go through this pandemic. I know how times are tough, but can you imagine if everyone in the world gave 10 cents to a charity? It's 8 billion people. Imagine what 10 cents, 20 cents from everybody would do. Fuck. I'm going to take these off because they're filthy. Right. How's your football team doing, Chuck? Well, depends which football team you're talking about, of course. If you're talking about the proper game, the real game, Birmingham City, we survived this year. We stayed in the championship, which, to put it in plain English, is second division. So we stayed there and we did quite well. We sort of mid-table, but that's good. That's good. Oh, I can take these off now. Oh. Yes, I can take those off because there's nobody else here. So yes, we did quite well this year. If you're talking about my Australian football team, Australian football rules, Fremantle, we had a very good win last night. A very, very good win, which has put us in good stead to reach the top 8. And once you're in the top 8, then you get into the playoffs to get to the grand final. So yeah, no, very, very happy. My beloved Dockers. No, we had a good win last night, and I actually managed to watch the second half live after I got home from work. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So thank you for asking that question. What's this one? But I need to talk to you when we can chat. We can talk after the live stream, if that's okay. What else? What else have I got to mention? So Shafir Cure, the Kindness Crew, that's just been thrown on me. Come a little bit left field, but that is an absolutely fantastic idea. I love that. We can definitely do that. Definitely. We try and get some sponsorship from somewhere as well. I don't know where, but I've got on my list here. How's it coming? Ice Bucket Challenge, Little Girl. Oh yeah, I wonder if I can find that. No, I've shown you that before. I've shown just. Oh, there's nobody here. There's only 4 people here. Shit. Once upon a time, I used to have 30 people in a live stream. Geez, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. All right. Okay. So on that note, I think we're going to close this down. Thank you very much for being here. If you are watching this on playback, which there is absolutely no chance you are, thank you so much for watching and getting this far. Working on a new video now. I've got 3 days off. I think I've got a plan. I've got a plan of a new video. Yes, it is a $2 bill. I was very fortunate in the early days of when I got to America that I was given a $2 bill, and I was told it's pretty rare. So I kept hold of it. I stuck it in my suitcase, and I thought one day that is going to come in handy. So yes, I have a 1, 2, and a, I can't remember. Yeah, 1, 2, and a 5. So, all right. Thank you, B1. Thank you, Dub. Thank you, Reaper. I think that's all that's left. Somebody's just joined in. Whoever you are, just joined in. Thank you very much for jumping in at this point. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Virgo. Thank you, Paracord Princess. Thank you, Purple. Huck's doing her video. We'll go and watch that. But yeah, thank you. And just a reminder that on my live streams, you don't do that shit. Okay. I'm just looking back at the comments. You do not do that shit on my live streams. If you do, you will get banned. All right. That's enough said. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Thank you for being here. It's much appreciated. I will see you either on the next live stream or on the next video. G'day.